This is Senny J from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Catch us on Comedy World Net Radio. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Smacking you in the face with the classics. It's DJ Young and Nut.
AWOL DJs.
God bless you guys. It is good morning. God bless each and every one of y'all. Like my mother say, thank God for Jesus. It is Feel Good Friday, guys. It is Friday, October the 1st already, 2021. It is 15 minutes at the hour. Excuse us for starting late. It's 15 minutes at the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Featuring the Wake Up Team. That's City J, Barbi, where you get your morning started right, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Chat room's wide open. Please call in 570-982-6950. iHeartRadio, radio.com, ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com, distributed by Comedy World Net Radio, also Comedy Cloud. We appreciate those guys over there. You can find us on all major podcast platforms. You already know that. Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. All the links come up. We're on YouTube this morning too. Please subscribe to our page, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. You get notified over there. Also, join our Facebook business page. You like it, you get notified Monday through Friday when we go live at 7 a.m. Excuse us, we start a little late today. Join our group, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group, one of the hottest groups on Facebook. Say it each and every day. We appreciate everyone who posts in the group on a daily basis. Thank you so much. It's the only place on earth where you get this morning love. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Senny J, God bless you. On a Feel Good Friday, Senny J, God bless you. Good morning, and how are you?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. Good morning to everybody listening. We have an amazing show for you today on this Feel Good Friday. We're going to get started with Front Page News with Senny J, where I will let you know what's going on locally and nationally and globally. So make sure you stick around for that. I'm also going to let you know what the weather is like if you have not stepped outside today. Right now in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, where we broadcast from, it is currently 45 degrees. It is a little bit chilly, but it is going up to a high of 70 degrees. Sunny conditions will continue all day. So that is something to look forward to, but I would carry like a light jean jacket with you. In New York City, it is currently 53 degrees. It'll be mostly sunny all day as well, going up to 72 degrees. In Atlanta, Georgia, it is currently 67 degrees. It'll be mostly clear for most of the day. They are going up to a high of 84 degrees. In Orlando, Florida, it is currently 71 degrees. It is mostly clear, partly cloudy throughout the day, and they are looking at a high of 91 degrees today. And in Los Angeles, California, across the country, it is currently 62 degrees. It is clear, and they are going up to 90 degrees, and it'll be clear throughout the day. So that is the weather that I have for you. Please let us know what the weather is like where you are. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J, along with our beautiful co-host, Barbi Cologne, where you get your morning started right.
Okay, God bless. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right, guys. We have the morning buzz, and there's one thing that we could guarantee on this show. Each and every morning is your head will be buzzing before 9 a.m., so stay tuned for that. Get your beverage ready, get down, sit back while you're working from home or you're working at the job. If you can listen to the show, if you're at home at your own leisure, stay tuned for the morning buzz, and like and share the page so people will know about it. So you get involved in the morning buzz. Cindy, what else you got?
Yes, we're also gonna have some Senny Says, where I will let you know what's happening in Hollywood and entertainment news. So stick around for that.
All right, thank you so much, guys. And what we're gonna do in a few minutes, we're gonna shout the room out. We're gonna show you some love. Where's the hearts at in the chat room on a Feel Good Friday? We do appreciate it. Like I said, we do appreciate you guys listening to the show each and every day. We do appreciate if you watch it via video or you just listen to it. Thank you so much. And once again, shout out Young and thank you so much for playing music for us. We do truly appreciate that. DJ Rome for the sound. Thank you. Appreciate you. And also Crystal Roney, who works behind the scenes, man. We really appreciate you guys on the Feel Good Friday. So Friday, we dedicate the show to, our listeners, and thank you so much for, being a part of what we do. Now, there's a lot going on out there. I was speaking to a friend of mine yesterday. I ain't going to say his name. It's one of my best friends. He lives on the other side of the country, but he said, you can chop it up, but don't mention my name, of course. Because I have a lot of interesting friends. I'm like, I have a few friends. I have a few friends. Two of them couldn't even, two of them are really good friends that didn't make my wedding. I thought that was weird. But one lived on one side of the country, but one lived, close, like in Jersey close. But that's fine. Love these guys to death. This is true life, and when I share what it is. One of my friends who is a very rich man, see, him and the baby mother, of course, they couldn't see eye to eye on anything and broke up, of course, right?
Right.
And and that happens. This happened to me. It happened to me 3 times. and Senny, there's the relationship is a tumultuous relationship from the beginning, and they have 2 kids,
Right.
and the kids are teenagers now, right?
Okay.
And he moved to the middle of the country,
Okay.
and it was always this custody fight with the kids.
Right.
There's always a lot of fighting. It had a lot of fighting with the kids, who take the kids, this day, that day, all that stuff, right?
Right.
So he moves to the middle of the country on a Feel Good Friday. And I'm so happy for my guy, man. This guy's doing really well. He had a dream, talked about it. He made his dream reality, and he's just living his best life and his good life. So what he did was, he had the kids. So he took the kids cross country with him.
Like, what do you mean? Like
for when he moved? No, where he lived. He moved the kids.
Like he had custody?
He had custody of the kids, and he moved the kids cross country.
Okay.
He just said he's discussed it with his baby mother and all that, and it was just a great. It's just one of those opportunities where it's a prime A, residential zoning area. You know what I mean? It was just the top school in the, in the county. It's just a great look. Than being in the hood, and he loves his kids, right?
Right.
So, I followed this journey. The kids moved out there. And it was just a great situation for him and the kids. Now, the baby mother's back on the East Coast, right? Mm-hmm. The baby mother decides, which I think is fair, she decides to move to that part of the country.
Okay.
Which I think is cool, right?
Right.
Now, the baby mother, I'm not going to assassinate the character. No, she's wild, but she's normal. She's just as normal as all the rest of us.
Right.
A little dab of crazy. There's nothing wrong with her. There's no neglect with her. There's nothing there.
Right.
And he was like, okay, that's cool too. That's cool. Even though he's in another relationship.
Right.
And Senny, since she's moved out there, she's caused a whole lot of ruckus for this man. Back to the kids, and I need the kids, even though he has custody of the kids and this whole thing. And I don't even know how that works out when you move to a whole different state. What's the jurisdiction on the child support order? I mean, does that cover the whole country? I don't know. But Senny, long story short, here's the deal. I believe that the baby mother on a Feel Good Friday wants the baby father back.
Yeah, maybe.
There's a lot of this going on in these streets. And she's out there now, and she's not causing, shared with me that, she's calling him on off hours.
Yeah.
Like 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, discussing issues with the kids. It's a typical thing that women and men do, both women and men do. And now it's coming to a head. I believe, Senny, that there are men and women out there, the baby mother and the baby father, they want to get back together they want to have that whole situation back together again. Back together again. I believe that there are some baby mothers and some baby fathers that are out there right now, even though I don't care how long the duration is of the breakup, still in their bellies want to get back with the person. Because why are they causing all this havoc? Senny, why does a baby mother and a baby father move cross country to cause havoc? Mm-hmm. I was thinking that it was more of the betterment of the child, which I think is a good idea. It's a great idea if the custodial parent just say, "Yo, moving cross country," right? And the other parent goes, "You know what? I would like to move closer so I can be closer to my kids."
Right.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
But Senny, there's a large on a Feel Good Friday. There's a growing, I think, epidemic of relationships trying to get back together again. The baby mother and the baby father. I think that in the core, deep down in the core, because the baby mothers and the baby fathers never respect the new relationships anyway. It could be you could have the new stepmother could be the best woman in the world, but to the baby mother she's still a crazy bitch, and to the baby father he's a bum ass neighbor. And the little kids could love the new person. So what's all the havoc about? It got to be some underlying motives. You still want to get back in that situation again. If you do, then knock it off. Especially when the kids are older. These kids are like 13, 14. Knock it off.
Yeah. I know. We talked about that not too long ago.
Yo, what's going on? And this is happening. I know. That's why I'm bringing it back up, because this is happening to my friend, somebody that I know now. You talking about it as a story. I'm talking about this. This dude almost called me with a burning desire. And what's the sad part about it? And thanks, bro, for letting me talk about it. He said, "Sean, you can talk about it. It's no good." But my whole thing is this, like, why when men and women become progressively independent, financially, spiritually, mentally, everything, it's what you want your baby father or baby mother to be, you cause the destruction. I could see if the baby mother, the baby father wasn't doing anything and there was still some underlying motives and yo was sneaking around with the hanky-panky. Remember the hanky-panky?
Not the hanky-panky.
Do a little hanky-panky because baby mothers and baby fathers feel like they got that golden key to jump back into that vagina at any time, which is force. It's a fantasy. What's going on in the world? See, I want to play this thing, this YouTube thing. It's this lady, right?
Who's this lady?
This young chick.
Video today, and it actually commemorates my kind of 1-year anniversary for
like a
kind of
chick
dropping content and kind of relaunch.
Sound like a chick that you would hang out with, a young chick, young chick that love the Hennessy.
How are you gonna preface it with that?
Senny, why we doing this, y'all?
You guys put your name in the chat room. I'm about to go back in the chat room.
But why is this man who moved to the middle of the country? See, when I talk about the middle of the country, I'm talking about like Iowa, so like the real
moved
middle,
to like Kansas,
like out there somewhere,
like Oklahoma,
you know what I'm saying?
North Dakota,
not like Tennessee or anything like that. None of that.
like New Mexico.
Your story with me. It takes so much to even put words to your emotions and even see them back reflected to yourself. Because a lot of the times, ladies, you're talking to me and I'm giving you feedback, but you're really kind of purging.
See, this lady got 5 tips on if it's 5 tips. Do you still want your baby daddies? 5 tips.
But a lot of time y'all talking to y'all just want me to kind of tell y'all what y'all probably already know, which is totally okay. I'm here to do that. What I've noticed is there is a common theme with all of the commentary that I've had from you guys talking about your issues, your personal problems with your baby daddies, your dudes, baby mama, all kind of stuff. Anything baby daddy, baby mama related. There is a common theme.
What's common theme?
And that's what kind of prompted this topic today, which would be, okay, ladies, y'all ready? Get a glass of wine. I don't know why. I have not been drinking, you guys, this whole...
I'm going to be a lady for her segment. I can't drink the wine, though. I got a glass of wine. So all us ladies, please get ready. Senny, do you got your glass of wine? Senny, not only that, this woman looks like you.
You need to get some water this weekend.
Quarantine, really. I've been working out, trying to get my fitness and my mind right and everything else together. I do indulge in an occasional tough pass.
Senny, she fits your demo.
This is a beautiful little bong that I got, little glass situation that I love. And this is kind of like what she's been doing over the last, So for those that would like to join me and partake or whatever, because this may be a little bit jarring or shocking and I don't want to put too much on you. 5 tips and ways to tell if you still want your baby daddy. Keep it 100, ladies.
Let me listen close. Just in case, Shawn. Let me listen up, because I might be one of those bitter bees, Shawn.
But Senny,
Shawn, do you think I still want my baby daddy?
Well, first of all, if you do want him, you need to keep it 100, like she said. Are you ready to keep it 100 right now? That's the first. You want to add a 9 to a 900 and keep it 1,000? That's the first question. I don't want to know if you want your baby daddy back. Are you built to keep it 100?
We'll see.
Well, she got her bong and her wine, and she's talking your vernacular.
I got some water here. We'll see.
Let's go. Because she's talking to all.
Enlighten me, girl.
Enlighten me, girl, because I'm a girl right now, too. Let's go.
Stop, Shawn.
I am a girl.
Where did you find
Do you still want him? Is this what all of the angst and all of the drama and all of the emotions and all this stuff, is that what it's really about, ladies? We're going to find out right now. Okay,
let's do it.
Tip number 1.
What's tip number 1?
Do you still want your baby daddy? You stalk him on social media. Now,
Negative.
Ooh, Senny, look at me.
He doesn't even have social media to stalk.
But Senny,
And if he did, it would say the block till I die, like something ghetto and ignorant like that.
but Senny, right, no doubt. But
Nothing
I'm just saying,
to look at.
But Senny, but if he had a social media platform,
my gosh,
would you lurk on it?
Gate. If you're over somebody, you are not really pressing and checking for what it is that they're doing. Naturally, if you've been with somebody or had somebody in your life for a super long time, it's gonna take a while to kind of recalibrate and adjust your life and your new normal without that person. It's totally normal human nature.
But
Go ahead.
I do have friends. I do know girls who look at their baby daddy's page. They be screenshotting it to me in the group chat.
Wow.
They be like, look at this. Like,
So wait a minute. Wait.
look at this neighbor.
Right. So then,
And I'd be like, ooh, girl, trife.
okay. Let me ask this question because there's with men. Oh, okay. With my friends, with my 5 male friends that I have throughout the country,
right.
There is no group chat with men screenshotting. Hold on, baby mother activities. Wait, we just call and talk. Like my friend called me and talked. I don't know if I would be involved in a group chat with men about what's going on with the baby. I'm not saying that your group chat is about that.
But you have a group chat, right? You guys just talk about regular stuff?
No, man.
Or y'all sending nudes and the booty pics in your group chat?
I don't have a group chat with my friends.
Oh, you don't? Maybe you should get one.
I never even.
If you could do a group chat, who would it be? Like you, Jacob Holmes, who else?
No. It'd be my man Will. It'd be Talent.
Just
my man
start
Smoke.
one.
No, I don't think men have group chats like that.
Oh.
Now, I wouldn't do. I don't think men do. I'm a grown ass man.
Or like a personal chat, or just like you and like you and yeah.
No, just back and forth with one person.
Yeah,
that I'll do. That's what we.
So has that ever happened?
Well, no,
a
because
personal conversation. They'll be like,
no.
This.
Most times when it's relationship issues with my friend and men, it's a phone call. Men are talking about it. You know what this bit like? It's that type of men don't have no time to be typing. Our feelings are moving too fast. We will type in back and forth with you, baby mother, that whole dialogue, that angry, passive aggressive thread, yes. But men are not doing that. Men are picking up the phone and men are chopping it up, just like my man did last night.
But it's not that serious. We're just like sending a quick text.
Right. I get it. So the chat, your group
We'll
room,
just laugh. We'll like send a meme back to each other.
So then that's saying a lot right there.
Okay.
That's saying a lot right there with your friends or others.
But we'll go ahead.
But if you've made the conscious decision that this person is not healthy for you, that this person does not honor and value the person that you and this person are in 2 different places, whatever the reasons are of which you feel like you cannot be with this person, then your actions should reflect that. And it takes discipline because you do kind of want to give into your emotions, which we naturally want to do as women because...
Cindy, I swear this woman looks just like you and around your age. Cindy, you given to...
She sounds okay.
Do you... when your baby father when he had a social media place, did you practice discipline?
Listen, when he originally, this is back when we were together. This is back in like 2004.
Call in if you still want your baby father. You know somebody that wants your baby father.
This is circa 2004, 2005. Actually, no, like 2008, right? When I set up his Facebook page, I gave him his first form of social media.
Right.
And that's actually like later on down the line, that's how I found out, that he was cheating on me, is through that media.
So you set up the page.
Right. So I set up the page and he used to act like he never used to like check it or whatever. So, yeah.
But then you checked it.
Yeah, because...
But why wouldn't you set up the page? Why you just give him the password and just let him and walk away from the whole situation?
I did.
So how did you...
Listen, what happened was I said to him, I was at work, right? And I said to him, I wanted to write something on his page.
Because that is...
Right? And I said, hey, I called him. And I was like, hey, I'm going to write something on your wall. This is how corny I am, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I said, hey, I'm going to write something on your Facebook wall. So I want you to go look at it. And he was like, okay.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, you're stupid. Like, what are you doing, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I go and I write it. Like, I even forget what I wrote. Something cute, right?
Wait.
Like
you remember what you wrote?
No. It was
like, good morning, babe?
like...
Was you still thinking you was in a relationship with this guy?
No. No. We were in a relationship. And it was like a music lyric, or it was something.
So you was
right?
in a relationship with him?
Yeah, I was pregnant with our son.
Oh, so you're not okay. You're not.
Yeah, we were in a full-blown relationship.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that
I
part.
was 6 months pregnant at the time.
Okay.
And I don't know. I think I told you guys this before. I was 6 months pregnant at the time, and I wrote something on his wall, and I was like, "Go look at it." Yeah. And he was like, "Okay." So he went to look at it. And then I went, like some time had passed, like, because I was at work, and I went and I had seen that somebody had commented on it, right?
Was notifications out back then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I went to go look at it because this girl had commented on it, right?
Right.
And when I seen it, I was like, oh, because she said, now that you're home, you can change that relationship status.
She put that in your comment?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Right. That's what I said when I was at work.
Oh
right?
Man.
So then.
Oh man.
So then.
What?
I go. So then what did I say?
Welcome to Feel Good Fridays.
I said no. I said, who are you? I think I said. And she was like, why don't you ask him? With like laughing emoji.
And this is in the thread.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And oh my God. It even takes me back to this time.
It's Feel Good Friday, Senny. Don't forget.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It's fine.
I immediately called him and just went off. And he was like, I was like, who is this girl?
Right.
And then he was like, of course. What do you think he said, Shawn?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, nobody's just this girl I know. And, of course, he was like,
so he minimized it.
He minimized it. Yeah. Oh, nobody. She's just, somebody on the way. I know her, blah, blah. It's nothing. Yeah. And I'm like, well, did you see what I wrote? Did you even go on Facebook and see what I wrote? And he was like, see, this is the BS with the social media and you just listening to what's... And I was like, well, why would she tell you to change your relationship status? What does that even have to do with anything? And how does she know, about you being home and all this other stuff? Like, I don't understand what's going on.
Did he block her immediately?
No.
Did y'all two become friends?
Who, me and her?
Yeah.
No, that's basically how I found out about her. And, I commenced to, I did the whole meeting up with her thing and found out more information.
That like you always do.
Yeah, because you're obviously lying. So I want to know how long you've been talking to this girl. I mean, of course, I can't believe everything that she's saying because I know she's going to elaborate to hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
But I have to gauge it somehow
because women
to see
do that.
What's going on.
So this is your first social media experience with your baby father, and this would happen. Yeah. That was your first. You set up the page, you put a post up, and that's what happened.
Yeah, it wasn't immediately because I didn't check it because there was no activity on it. He never went on it. Right. But when I initially put some activity into that page and did something and said something, this is what happened.
Yeah, he didn't know.
That was my first and last experience with a man on social media ever again. I haven't been in a relationship on social media ever since. Well, with this one, but
it was
we didn't tag each other or anything.
You traumatized. Like that. You was traumatized.
I mean, I'm not traumatized. I just haven't been in a relationship to do that.
Yeah. Well, that was. I'm sorry that you. Jesus. I'm sorry that you went through that. Now.
I'm okay.
I know you're fine now. Now, before we get back into the 5 tips, pause. The only thing I had.
I mean, I've looked at his page, But I've not stalked it. I don't stalk it. And he doesn't write on there of any relevance.
What's qualified stalking? Like, how many times did you look throughout the day?
I wouldn't even say look throughout the day. I've said I've looked at it maybe twice a year. Right. When I post on it, like if I were to tag his page. Like I look at it if I post something to his wall to see who likes it.
The only weird thing I had that happened to me, Senny J, with social media like that, with relating with a woman, is I was dating this chick. I was dating this chick on the low. Well, yeah, I think it was on the low. Well, it wasn't on the low. It wasn't at the low. You know, then the police got involved and all that. And we were dating for like not even a month, right? And then the breakup happened, or the whole thing happened, right? Right. Now, in that month, before we get back to this young lady,
the 5 tips.
The 5 tips.
Let me write them down.
The social media's first.
Number one, social media.
Senny, we were together for 30 days, right?
Right.
But some folks knew it, but social media didn't.
Right.
You know those relationships where you're in or whatever you're doing, but social media don't know anything about it?
Right.
It was a situation like that.
Right.
And then we had this crazy breakup, right?
Right.
Okay, that happened. And then the next day, this person, because we took pictures.
Right.
We took a lot of pictures.
Right.
You know, we was out, we were dating. And this person, Senny, like the day after we broke up, put up like 20 pictures on her page of us, and basically said, hey, this relationship is over, blah 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 blah. We had, all this, like almost all this like after fact posts, past tense. And you see us like at a restaurant and a hug here and this. And I'm like, what?
Like trying to say like you guys were cheating?
No,
like
trying to say, I think that she was trying to say that we were in this relationship for 28 days. We were in this relationship. Now I'm letting everyone know that for 28 days, we're not together no more, but for 28 days.
We were doing this.
We were doing this.
What a psycho.
Oh my God. So, and that traumatized me, Senny. Because usually on a breakup, no one's posting up happy pictures.
Who's like in memoriam?
Yeah, like what are we doing? That constituted immediate block.
I'm weak.
It's kind of like our nature to kind of be more tapped into that emotional side.
Feel Good Friday, guys.
Duality is very, very important. Just like it's very important for a man to embrace his feminine side, it is very important for us to embrace our logical side, right? We can't just be all.
I've been trying to embrace my feminine side for years.
All emotions, and a lot of us are so far gone on that emotional scale, and we get passes for it because we're women, but it damages us, and it kind of stunts our growth as far as just how we can move on in our lives with relationships and all of those kind of things. So
was your stunts growth when you was interacting with the other chick, talking about changing the relationship status?
Was I?
You have to have the discipline enough to stop stalking your baby daddy. Get off of his page, girl. Do we have a new girlfriend? Is he, messing with somebody else? Is he thinking about you? Is he doing subliminals? Why else would you be worried about that unless you wanted your baby daddy back? Ooh. Why would it matter, girl? Why would it matter if he was, doing any of that stuff? It's none of your business unless, again, you're really concerned. So that's one of the first tips to be able to tell. If you're on his social media, you're...
Is there anyone that you knew, no names, is anyone that you knew female that was bothered by the baby father throwing up flicks of the new chick? Because I think that would be a valid feeling. I think that would be a valid feeling.
Yes.
You're going through, people that are liking his pictures,
and I would
checking
tell
out.
her. I would be like, girl, why you care? Who cares? I would tell her that.
And would this be something that would be?
And she was like, girl, I don't. I'm just saying. Oh. And I'll be like, okay.
And that would constitute a group chat.
No. It's not always a group chat. I'm just saying.
Their pages, his Twitter, you're trying to see if there's any kind of subliminals or anything like that. Do people still do so? I'm still on Twitter. Shout out to everybody still on Twitter. Y'all can follow me on Twitter too, at That's Fallon on Twitter. I love Twitter. It's such a good way to be able to get out your thoughts, sidebar. But
Twitter's like Pornhub.
Trying to see if he's subtweeting you and all that stuff, girl, get over it. You know what I'm saying? If you weren't interested in him still, if he still didn't have a special place in your heart, you wouldn't even be worried about it. It wouldn't be a thought. You'd have so many other things occupying your time. So that's one of the first tips to tell ladies. You're on his social media 24/7.
Right.
Okay, you guys, so tip number 2.
What's tip number 2, Senny?
Do you still want your baby daddy? Whenever you guys have an opportunity to do something as a family, right, you get super excited. Now, this could be anything from like a doctor's appointment, birthday party.
We keeping it 100. That touched City hard. Boy. Senny, was you super excited about your son's birthday party the other day? Wait a minute.
When you have a child with somebody, you become partners with that person. And everything that you do is kind of like a tag team type of situation as it pertains to your child. So again, if it's like a birthday party or a doctor's appointment, school enrollment for your child, your child is enrolling in pre-K
doctor's appointment, girl. Stop it.
Senny, what if your son or daughter had a doctor's appointment and your baby father wanted to come?
Listen, it can evoke emotions of happiness because people get excited. You want to see your kids happy. Kids like to see their parents together, especially if you're getting along, things like that. It can be a happy time.
Senny, have you?
But
ladies in the chat room, have you been excited about
that doesn't constitute you wanting to get back with your. So what is she saying?
You sure? Because these are the 5 tips. You agree with social media.
I don't know if these are all encompassing. I don't know if you have to have all of these 5 qualities and that's the magic potion for wanting your baby daddy back, or if you have to have 3 out of 5. I don't know what homegirl is pushing here, but I think it's healthy to,
Senny,
be happy to see your family in a happy setting. But doctor's appointments and like just meeting up regularly,
Senny, would you
wanting your baby father back
when
usually you're not together for little menial things like that.
Last year when your son had his birthday at Great Adventures, was you excited about your baby daddy being there?
No, I don't. It doesn't evoke any super excited feelings in me. No.
Ladies, put a number 1 in the chat room, or fellas, if you get super excited feelings.
No, not super excited.
Daycare or something like that.
Daycare.
Pickups at
you
daycare,
have to kind of be in conjunction with your
Listen, pickups at
you
daycare.
Get super excited for doctor appointments and daycare pickups.
But listen,
because you might run into each other.
Not only that, it might be an inadvertent smash on the daycare pickup.
Then that's toxic, especially if you guys know you're not going to be together.
Baby daddy, in order to make those kind of transactions take place successfully. And so if you are getting super excited about those things, you're making sure that you're doing a little something extra to your hair to look cute. You might make sure your nails is done, your feet are
not hair and nails done. No, you know why?
Come on.
I purposefully make sure I look bad sometimes when I see my children's
No. That's not the deal.
I do.
I think that ladies in the chat room, if you're in a situation,
I'll wear the holy shirt.
Okay, ladies in the chat room, have you ever met the new girlfriend, stepmother, and y'all all met up together? Did you just come just looking regular? Hold on, Senny.
Yes.
Or did you come looking really good with your hair and nails done? Because that's happened to me when I met up with a baby father. And I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. I'll be very honest. I
You were caught out there looking crazy?
I got fresh as hell. I'm not saying I put on my best, but I got fresh as hell. I was looking really good. What they call drip with what y'all call it, drippy, real drip, the drip.
Put a pause on that.
I'll put a pause on that. I was looking like when the dude came through the door, I was looking good.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking regular because he had to see that at least I had. If those were the only pieces that I had, then I was gonna wear them. You was gonna see some pieces.
I'm weak.
So I'm just saying, like in that situation, I got dressed up.
You got dressed.
I sure did. And I washed the car.
I'm weak. I mean, I got
dressed up.
I just look. I mean, I don't really be looking ever like shabby.
Cindy,
you
I
gotta make
don't
sure
wear
your
makeup
outfit is
anyway,
together.
so I
It's
just
low.
I be
Cindy.
looking regular anyway. I mean, I don't really.
Cindy, look at me. Cindy, look at me. You gotta slay the bitches.
No,
You gotta
I mean,
slay.
I wasn't out
You
here
gotta
drippy.
slay. No, you gotta look real. You gotta have it all together when that stepmother or the new girlfriend on a meeting that you know that she's gonna be there, Cindy.
No, she's seen me looking.
No,
she's
no.
seen me
Moving
dressed
forward,
up,
Cindy.
and she's seen me looking regular.
No, Cindy. Always
she's
look
seen
good.
me in all forms.
Always
Because I don't care. Because I don't care. Huh?
I care. I care. I'm a bust your ass.
Oh Lord.
I'm a put.
In your mind,
She
it might not be in
knows.
his, but it's a
She
date
knows
in your mind, or at least something that makes you feel like, okay, well, I want to look good for him. You know, you're trying to put something on his mind, ladies. Let's keep it 100. This is a safe space. And some of this stuff may be embarrassing to hear or repeat out loud, but this is real shit. Like, I mean,
But you know why that doesn't matter though at the same time?
Why?
If this is your children's father, he's seen you at your worst anyway. Like when you ain't got no wig on, no hair, no. Like he's seen you in all versions and forms of yourself anyway. So whether I look, what is me dressing up for my baby father for anyway? So you really just performing for her?
No. You're
I
not.
never
It's
really
not.
got
It's
that
not. It's
concept.
not about the baby father or the mother. It's about the new person. It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with.
I don't get that.
It has nothing to do with the kid. It has nothing to do with the kid. It has nothing to do with the baby mother or the baby father. You want to try to look your best to impress in front of that new person, for whatever reason. And it has nothing to do with baby daddy. It has nothing to do with them kids. It has everything you locking in on that new person.
But the new person don't be nothing anyway.
If they are, you're right.
But if they
if
are,
it's a very good looking
But if they
man
are.
or a bad bitch, you want to step up. That's all I'm saying. Because that happened to me one time too. I can't even get it. I can't do it.
You wouldn't be worried about doing all this stuff if you weren't still consumed with this person emotionally and romantically. If you are, again, trying to prep for any type of interaction that you have with your baby daddy, even if he's picking your child up for the weekend or something, and you want
If baby mother got the fat ass or the dude got the big chest, they're going to wear something to insinuate their outfits, NJ. I'm telling you.
well, good for y'all.
Baby mother got a big ass and she meet the new chick. She's gonna come over there with her big ass jeans. The jeans that the ass fit in properly. She gonna wear some shoes, what they call the shoe? The wedge. She's gonna throw a wedge on, Cindy. Make that ass prop up a little bit.
Cause my baby father out here playing himself right now.
And then the fellas, they gonna put on, if they built that way, they gonna put on a tight shirt to show the muscles and the biceps and all that. I tell you, Cindy, that's gonna happen. I'm telling you.
I'm weak.
I mean, God bless you, God, that you don't see that, but
you want to make sure you got some girl. Don't even talk about having on some little shorts or something. You know, some of y'all don't even play fair. Some of y'all out here playing games and y'all already know it. But, putting on something a little cute to make sure you look cute when he comes and gets.
The baby mother coming with poom poom shorts on and stilettos. Stop it. Knowing that was his outfit. Cindy, would you pick up the kids in poom poom shorts and stilettos?
No.
used to do it. Okay, you're talking to the ultimate player. I already know how that goes. And if you're going through all of these steps and processes in your mind, you really have to start asking yourself some serious questions. Damn, why am I doing all of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over him. We not together. You know, I moved on or he's moved on supposedly. So why am I still worried about trying to look cute for my baby daddy? You gotta check that. Make sure to pay attention. All right, so tip number 3, do you still want your baby daddy? Tell the truth, keep it real. You get a jealous feeling in the pit of your stomach when you think about his new girlfriend or the new person that he's dating that you've confirmed that he has had some type of relationship with, even if it's just sexual. You freak out. And you don't tell anybody. Of course, you're not gonna show your child that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna.
Senny, I'm gonna give you a moment of reflection. This is your moment, and for me, and for everyone that's listening. I'll go first. I did have to admit one time, even though I'm very liberal with this, I don't really be sweating it. You know, I'm not the jealous type. I've never been that way. You know, we all keep it pushing. I'm that guy. I really am. That's one of the things I'm most proud of myself. But there was one time when one of those baby mothers had the new dude, Senny. And in a quiet moment, I did for that moment feel that jealousy in my pit of my stomach by myself.
Whoa.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it lasts 5 minutes and I kept it pushing. I didn't act on it. I wasn't consumed with it. It didn't become a part of my daily life. I didn't confront the baby mother with it. And it just went away, and it never came back. But I did have that feeling for 5 minutes. I'm not going to lie. Whoa. That felt good saying that. I did. That felt really good. Put a pause on. That felt really good saying that. I felt that jealous pit in my stomach for 5 minutes because of the new dude. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't act on it. The dude was winning. It was a good look. I was jealous for 5 minutes.
Right.
I feel good saying that. Senny.
Yes. It's okay.
Senny.
It's okay.
Have you in that little pit in your stomach with that acid burning in your stomach for even 30 seconds? Are we live on social media?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think so. Let me check it.
Senny, have you ever, and anyone in the chat room, or if you're listening, I don't even know if anyone's listening on Feel Good Friday. Have you ever had that pit in your stomach of jealousy going down to the pit of your stomach for 30 seconds a minute, or never? Have you ever felt that way?
With the new one? No, I have not.
I can't hear you.
No, I have not.
Allude to that fact to your with your child. You may not even be telling your friends because you done already talk shit about him to all your friends. He ain't shit, girl. I'm tired of him. I just want him to take care of his child. That's all I'm concerned about. And your homegirls then probably ask you, are you sure? Are you sure you're over him? Have you made peace with that? They probably asked you and you, no.
Have you ever had that conversation with your friends, Senny? Have you made peace with that? Are you sure you over that? Have girls trashed their baby fathers but not admit that they were jealous, but you knew it? No. You felt it in your spirit, or did they admit it?
No, a lot of people, because I was single for so long, and my children's father, he was, incarcerated for 7 years. So, and, and I'm still single, and that's, I've been single.
I don't know what's more disturbing, the incarceration for 7 years, or you still single?
So people used to think, especially my family, that I was like waiting for him. And unfortunately, the cheating and like me finding out about this was all around the same time that like I was pregnant and all, me having my son. And then like he went away the year after that.
Right. So
it was a very tumultuous time. And so everybody felt like I was waiting for him. So
wow.
Ready. So the question was, so like as time kept going on, everybody's like, so, and like he would call and like, the kids would talk to him and stuff. And we had a cordial, because I made peace with everything and whatever.
Well, God bless you.
And So, he had a relationship with the kids and everything, and I still talk to him. So people felt like, are you going to get in a relationship when he comes home? Everybody in the back of their mind, I guess, felt like I was waiting for him, and they felt like, oh, that's the logical thing. Like, what is he going to do when he comes home?
Right.
Might as well just live with you. I mean, what are you doing? You single, you got kids, like.
Interesting.
So and I would constantly have to tell people, no, like, it's not like that. I don't want to be with him. I'm
think
good.
that you were sending those signals that way because you were single? And it seemed like you was waiting? Because most women, after a few years, they got a whole brand new relationship. It's just,
Because people want to match you up. Like, everybody thinks they're a matchmaker, and everybody wants to figure your life out for you. So people just say what they think that you should do all the time.
So was your relationship?
They just figure it makes sense because, well, you and him are still cool, so why not? But I'm like, fundamentally, at the core, we're still not good for each other because he's still the same person.
I'm over him, girl. I'm not worried about him. I don't want him. Why would I want him until somebody else want him? Then it kind of changes the.
And
see?
No.
So see, whoa, whoa,
you
Senny.
See? But listen.
No.
But listen.
Senny, that is true.
That is true.
That is true. You can't sugarcoat that one.
That is true.
When somebody else want him, then all hell breaks loose.
That is true. But that is not me in my case. And unfortunately, in my situation, his girlfriend, that's what she thinks. For some reason in her mind, she feels like in her mind, she's developed like this thing that I want to be with him. And because she's insecure with that fact,
Senny.
It causes a problem in our relationship. No, that's a fact.
Easy.
That's a fact. And that's why our dynamic is strained. And it's sad. Because I don't. I'm just happy that we have the dynamic that we have.
But why do women? Because 99% of this is a reality. Even with men, but more so with women. Men react in a different way. Men are just assholes. Like, we just gonna start fighting and screaming and yelling and can't control our emotions. When it comes down to all of a sudden, another man wants your baby mother. Like, your baby mother's attractive and she looks good and she got, and she's doing things for herself. Of course, it's going to be attracting to someone else, you freaking idiot. They'll lose their mind. But women don't pay men no mind. Period. Until, especially the baby mother. The baby mother don't pay you no mind either. And then when Charles brings Crystal over to Thanksgiving, all hell breaks loose. Senny, why do women do that?
I mean,
you said you don't do it, but the general consistency, why do women do this?
Well, sometimes.
Nobody wanted his punk ass.
No, the problem is.
And you was okay with that. No. And then here comes Cheryl.
Well, what usually happens is, unfortunately, if when you break up with somebody, you actually do the work and look to have a healthy relationship, you will find somebody that is good for you. And when that other person, especially if they're still not in a relationship and they see you in something good and healthy, they don't understand why you are in something that you guys could have had.
Really?
But unfortunately, it's because that person wasn't for you and those things couldn't work within your relationship. And what people need to understand is that's okay. Because what works for them couldn't work for you. And that's okay. Because the person that's going to work for you with how you are is going to come along.
Is it really okay? Because it seems like it's being a condition. It's conditional on the relationship prior.
What do you mean?
Meaning that, yes, I put in all this work in this relationship, and then you done stepped out or whatever, and now here come the new person reaping all the benefits.
Well, that's
because you can't be mad. Are you mad because you put a condition on it? in your relationship, and now you see somebody else reaping the benefits? That's not fair.
But that's a problem that you have. That's how you're looking at it. And you can't always say that that's how the relationship is ending. Maybe maybe it didn't end on cheating. Maybe the person, they couldn't be with them because the person was so messy and that person was organized. But now they're with this person and now they're Mr. Fix it, and they have a freaking planner and they have calendars and they're doing all types of stuff. But that's because that person was able to bring that out of them.
So let me say this, and I don't want to be naive to the fact, why do the baby mothers can't be happy for the baby fathers that no one wanted? And then now he's dating somebody now, or vice versa, and no one wanted. Vice versa, you're right. Now, why all this turbulence now?
Because they see the quality. Because
why
they
can't
see
be just happy for them? Why they can't be happy for them?
And to caveat that, you're just seeing a surface. Usually, it's because they're not in a relationship. Usually, when somebody's like that, it's because they're seeing things that they still want in a person that they didn't get to have. That's all. They're jealous.
The trajectory of how you may feel, or you may be forced to confront how you really feel about that person.
What's the stars in, real quick, before we shut out the room, what's the stars in there, Cash App?
You can be a star baller like so many other people by clicking on the stars icon that's down at the bottom of the screen. Facebook it's on Facebook, and it will take you through the prompts and to purchase a star package that you can then give to us. You can also go directly to Cash App and put in $S Harvey Morning Show and donate directly to us as well. We truly appreciate it.
Person, right? So if you are over baby daddy, his new girlfriend is not going to bother you. You are not going to be fazed. Trust me. Like, I had to get to a place where I really let it go. Let baby daddy go. And this was so...
Senny, how long did it take you to get to that place where you really had to let baby daddy go? Because in my breakups, before you answer that question, it really didn't take any time for me because, of course, 99% of the time I caused the collateral damage. And like a bitch-ass neighbor, I just moved on because I couldn't deal with the one relationship, then moved on to the next relationship. Instead of taking personal inventory, I'm just being honest. So I don't know if I even had that ability to later on in life to just process everything and move on. So, Senny, how long did it take you to wash away the baby daddy?
I mean, to be honest, I always credit my getting over him with him going to jail, to be honest, because when I was still, before he went to jail, I was still doing the back and forth with the girl because even though we were living apart, like he was still paying like where I was living and like coming over because I had kids. Like we had like our daughter was 2 and my son was like just born.
Right, and
he was still coming over
and an inverted smash from time to time. There's nothing wrong.
And he was like, so he was still doing the BS.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Well, and we were together for 9 years.
Yeah, you was a housewife. You missed all the Fernwood Wintergreen action.
So I was there first. No. So I was still in it. I was still doing the stupidness. So if he hadn't went to jail, I probably still would have been doing the back and forth and all the stupidness. For how long, I don't know. So I don't know. So but until he went away, me and the girl were doing the back and forth for at least 6 to 8 months. So
wow.
I mean, it really wasn't, but like the sublims on social media
was crazy.
And I did meet up with her, and yeah.
Feel Good Fridays.
So long ago. So I try to even remember like where I was at in that space. I definitely can remember being in a space where I never thought that I would get over him. Genuinely, in my spirit, I never thought that it would be possible. And when I did.
This is a woman who's speaking from the heart right here, CJ.
Yeah.
It was fine. And when I did, I was not checking his social media. I was not worried about who was pulling up to his house. I was not trying to still stay in contact with his homeboys, to still stay in the loop, to try to see what was going on. I wasn't trying to still stay connected with the family, to still see what was going on. I did not care. I had moved on. I was already, dating someone else and had moved on, and I genuinely moved on and was happy for him and with anybody he was dating, and hoped that he would be happy for me. If you're not at that place, you have to ask yourself why. If you're not willing to give your baby daddy your blessing in moving on with his life and being happy.
I gave all 3 of my baby mothers blessings when they got new schlongs. I was good with it, except for that 2 minutes that I was jealous. Senny, did you give your blessings?
To my children's father?
And the stepmother.
Like, I didn't give no official thing.
You didn't give them y'all didn't have the official coronation.
For what? No, we're not together. Do you, boo? Like, cool. He told me he was seeing somebody. I was like, okay.
You didn't
Can't
give the
wait to meet
Roman
her.
Catholic blessing with the holy water?
That's not my business.
Well, I think that would be appropriate. No. Anybody, if people in the chat room, anybody in the chat room, have you ever gave the blessings? Have you ever had that conversation with the new party or just the baby father or baby mother and say,
well,
all right, I'm cool with this, and have you ever did that? I don't know.
Well, just recently that had come up in
I did.
I don't know. Pete Diddy was seeing this girl. She's an Instagram influencer. Her name is Joy Chavez, and she was Bow Wow's baby moms. Yeah. Did you see this, Shawn?
I heard about it. I didn't see it.
Well, she's Bow Wow's baby moms, and she's also Future's baby moms. But Bow Wow and Diddy have a really close relationship, but like a father-son type thing, father-nephew type.
Right.
Yeah. Like an
uncle,
like an unc-neff type thing.
Neff, yeah.
But that's Bow Wow's baby moms. But they haven't been together. Bow Wow and her were never seen like boyfriend and girlfriend type, like, basically like she had a baby by him, like whatever. But they have, their daughter's beautiful. She's like, I think she's like 11 or 12. Like they haven't been together in years, decades, okay, or a decade at least, All
right, we're gonna bail out of this in a minute. One more, and then we're gonna take.
The happier he is, the happier he will make your child. Ultimately, obviously, granted that he's in a safe relationship and healthy relationship with somebody, because of course that healthy relation or the lack of a healthy relationship is going to affect your child. But if all of those things point to green and go and you're not supporting it, you have to ask yourself why. And you got to keep it 100 with yourself. Why do I care? Why am I consumed? Why am I mad at that? A lot of the times it's because of the unresolved relationship with you and baby daddy. So if you and him didn't have an opportunity to really sort through your issues, with most people don't, unless you're in therapy or unless you are so evolved that you can have a conversation with, an opposite sex person, hear each other objectively, and come to a conclusion in a calm space without yelling, fighting, ranting, and raving. It's only a small percentage of people that exist that can really do that. Everybody else, they usually land on therapy, or they don't talk about it at all and it just goes unresolved. People move on, take whatever baggage they have from that last situation, and it ends up dumping it in the next relationship or situation, right? So that's probably what you did. And, if you didn't resolve the issues with baby daddy, let's say he hurt you. I do have some of my girls that have come to me and said, he didn't even treat me right. And I feel that, because it's kind of like, if you didn't treat me right.
We're going to take a quick break. He ain't treat me right, but he treat the other. Okay, we'll be right back.
What if the skin was the proof? There's some hard things you'll go through, and the game is rigged to make sure you prove what you say is true. Maybe it's 'cause you're blind. Maybe it's 'cause of that. Maybe it's 'cause the power in you seems to threaten. Maybe it's 'cause you're blind. They want you trapped. They want you living in a world where you feel less, like you're less than them. Yeah. Like you're less than anyone. But you're no less than them. No less than anyone. Yeah.
Every time I leave that house, I feel like I leave with doubt. I can never leave without mama telling me about what's been happening to him. Cause they all match with my skin, and that could have been my kin. But they put him in a bin, either that or a bid. Cause he's black, he's a kid. Look at the conditions we are in. We get so wrapped up, caught up in the rapture, judging others when we all live in sin. Where do I begin? Man, the story never ends. I'm discouraged by my own melanin. Isn't that a shame? Look at the progress that we made, yet still not a damn thing changed. But we'll overcome in the end, cause that's all that we've ever done. You're no less than to me or to anyone. Black is beautiful, you never listen to anyone. Put that on everyone.
Maybe it's cause you're black. Maybe it's cause of that. Maybe cause the power in you seems to threaten us. Maybe it's cause you're black.
All right, we're back. We're back. Senny, what we gonna do on the Feel Good Friday? I feel great today. Thank God. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. We're gonna shout out the chat room. We're gonna show you guys some love on this beautiful day. It's a little cool outside, but it's nice, crisp. It's a beautiful day. Going outside and if you can, and breathe some fresh air today, because it is really nice this morning. It's a little cool outside, but it feels really good. So. Thank God we are all here at this moment. Thank God for Jesus, like my mother say. 1st of October, it's time, got to pay the bills.
That's right.
Got to pay the bills. You got to pay them bills in first Fridays of the month. Knock those bills out, guys. Get your bill game up. Whether you pay rent, mortgage, whatever. I don't care what you're doing with your shelter situation. It's the first. You know the deal. This is not, I don't know, the rent moratorium. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't even care. Thank God for Jesus if it's the first of the month and you are able to pay your rent on whatever you're paying. Thank God.
It's the first?
It's October the 1st.
Oh, my gosh. My birthday's coming up.
Let's clap for Senny.
I'm so excited.
It's October
27th.
So Wednesday, October the 27th, we celebrating Senny J's birthday here live. She's going to be 30. You young. She's going to be 35. You don't get old.
So excited.
She's going to be 35. She's old as hell.
I know. I used to think about when I was 35 when I was like younger.
Well, you're fine. You still, you got a few more years to be young. Everybody, we celebrating Senny J. That's October 27th right here. Y'all come on out and let's have a good time and let's celebrate our beloved DJ Senny J. So we're gonna toast it up. All right. So if you're in the chat room, I have no idea. I hope everything is
Yeah, you better put your name in there.
I hope everything is running right. Yeah, you better put your. I don't know about these shout outs soon, but we still doing it, and we appreciate you guys. So we want to show you guys some love.
Word.
In the chat room on a Feel Good Friday.
Yes, we're gonna show you guys some love.
I'm sorry, guys.
We're gonna show you some love on a Feel Good Friday. I got some juicy stories for y'all.
All right, there you go. No, we're going to do that.
Guys be ready for that. Put your name in there. Put the hearts in the chat room. Hey,
where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? Senny, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts?
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts?
Turn down for what?
where the hearts at?
Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts go?
Turn down for what?
For what? For what? For what?
Turn down for what?
Hey, for what?
Hey, one more time, guys.
Hey,
Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? Senny, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts come on?
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts come
Turn
on?
down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts come on?
Turn down for what?
For what?
For what?
For what?
For what?
For what?
Turn down for what?
For what?
Hey, for what?
Hey.
For what?
Hey.
For what?
All right. Whoa. So
Hey,
you're into it.
y'all. Shout out to you guys.
God bless.
Shout out to Vanetta, George, Henry. Hey, Vanetta. What's going on? How you doing, girl? Shout out to Nathaniel Jones. Hey, Nathaniel. What's going on?
Ladies and gentlemen in the chat room, are you getting extra dressed up to meet that new partner? What are you doing?
All right. Shout out to Marcus Johnson. One emoji. Hey, Marcus.
I know I am.
What's going on?
I don't care what occasion it is.
Yeah, I'm still getting over it. You know, Marcus over there still listening to R. Kelly. I'm still finding ways to be his friend. You know, shout out to you, though.
Senny, everybody's going to listen to R. Kelly.
Right.
They all going to listen to it.
That's all right.
You can't block off or Mr. Emoji and these guys. They're going to listen to it.
I'm trying to look past our differences.
Source is going to play it. He's going to play it at the comedy show.
I know. I'm looking at him side eyes as well.
They're going to play it.
Shout
People
out.
are going to play it.
I don't know.
You know how many side eyes we're gonna do?
Who's the DJ on October 17th?
It's Hot Sauce.
I don't know if I can stay for the after party. I might see
Will
my man.
Trax?
I might see my man Will Trax, and then I gotta go. I might gotta go.
I don't
Y'all
know.
get a picture with Senny J if you can, because these DJs trying to sneak them on the low.
You gonna deprive yourself for the fun, bro?
They trying to sneak them on the low. Shout out to Derek Lawson. Hey, Derek, did you make that left?
Right.
Did you make that left?
You sure did. The king of the fresh room break. God bless you, bro. I be in Florida, Derek. Where you live at? What part of Florida you living again?
Shout out to Trevor. Oh, Lee. That's right. Shout out to Trevor Lee. If y'all didn't know, Trevor Lee is a chef. Trevor's gonna cook for me for my birthday. I'm gonna figure it out, Trev, or maybe you should do it. Whatever you want to cook for me, bro. You can do that. I truly appreciate it. He said, if you keep ignoring me, you're going to get a bag of chips mixed with cheese doodles crushed up and a 50-cent tropical fantasy flavor blue.
Something that was probably on your regular menu.
Not for my birthday dinner, Trev.
Hey, Trev, man, God bless you.
Something nice, but like, you know.
Trev is a good friend of ours, and especially a good friend of yours, but he's a well-respected man in the Pocono areas. Good dude, very smart man. And that wife over there is keeping him happy over there. So, Trev, God bless you. Trev, come on, man. Remember the Grindmen?
Shout out to Tara Lee over there listening too. Yep. And shout out to...
Tara's in there too?
Yeah, she's in there.
Oh,
They're
okay.
over there listening over there to my business. Hear me talking about that baby daddy. Shout out to and Rodney Cook listening. Hey, Rodney, what's going on?
It's fine.
That's my baby daddy's friend as well. Shout out to you. Thanks for
well,
listening.
let's going to get back to him.
Had the whole because I put the title in the.
What you did?
I put the title on my page. 5 ways to tell if you still want your baby daddy.
Why would you do that?
Because I want people to tune in.
Okay.
It might help someone.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Is that why you guys clicked on?
Yeah. Hey, I just whatever the traffic gets to me is fine. I shared about my baby mothers.
Shout out to Trevor said #Grindman Entertainment.
That's right.
I'm out.
Whatever, Senny.
I'm done. Shout out to Nathaniel Jones. Hey, Nathaniel.
I'm just saying. I mean, interrupt. I'm just saying.
Right.
If there's a situation and there's a doctor's appointment, whatever these places, daycare and all that.
Doctor's appointment, daycare pickup.
First of all,
birthday party.
First of all, there will be no pickups without me being there.
What? What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm not insecure. I'm just saying. If I can make it.
Yeah.
And if I'm there, I'm going to be dressed to impress for the other guy. It has nothing to do with the baby mother or the baby father.
But then does that say something about you that you want to go for the pickup?
I think it may be. Yeah, maybe.
Like, why do you? If your girl
I
was
trust
like,
her. Yeah,
if your girl was like, okay, babe, I'm gonna go. I have to go meet with this one to go. Pick
Yeah, I don't
up.
have no problem with that.
You're just gonna let her go, or you're gonna be like, you want me to go with you?
I mean, if she wants me to go,
you're always gonna offer.
No, I mean,
you're gonna offer.
no. If she wants me to go, I'll go. If not, it's no big deal. I trust her, so it's not. I'm not.
Or if she's like, babe, come on, we're gonna go see this one because
Then
I
I'ma
know
go.
he's gonna bring this one.
Yeah. Well, then that's the primary purpose. That's the primary purpose.
And you're gonna be like, all right, let's roll out.
Let me go in the closet and get my Grandmaster Melly Mel outfit out, and we gonna slay both of them.
I'm weak.
We slaying both of them. Why even do all of this?
Meanwhile, Junior
Slay.
looking crazy.
Yes,
Junior coming home from school looking like.
Junior's now a fentanyl dealer because he's gonna lost his mind. No, I don't even care about little Junior.
Nobody cares
about the babies.
But both the parents rolling up,
They stunting on each other. Of course. That's the way it should be. Why do all of this? Why do all of this? Of course it's supposed to be a stunt fest.
Oh, gosh.
And everybody's smiling. We're coming smiling and we're happy. We happy and we smiling and we shining and we drippy. Pause. I'm coming out the car like this. You're damn right.
Stop. A shout out to Lynette Serrano.
I do.
Hey, Lynette. Here you go, girl. Got your tea hot for you today. Good morning.
That's what we doing.
A shout out to Audrey A. Johnson. Hey, Audrey. Good morning. Shout out to Julius Galashaw. Hey, Julius.
Shit, if you was dating a dude and the dude said the same question to you, listen, baby mother gonna be in, I need you to come with me. I would love for you to come. Let's go over there. He ain't even gotta say. It's like he just say use a reference like we need to go over there and slay them.
I'd be like, what's going on?
You ready to slay? Or you gonna ask questions? You ain't ready to put on your football sun glare? You know that black mark stuff they put on their face ready to tackle something? You ain't coming to slay? There's no even reason to ask what's going on. If I'm in a relationship with my wife and I go, yo, we gotta go over there. I need you to slay something. It's all right, honey. I'm ready to slay.
I'll be like, okay.
Get ready to slay something.
I'll be like, all right, be back.
Why are we even doing this?
I'll be like, be back in a second.
That's right.
2 seconds. Trev said you pulling up in a limo with a 3-piece.
Word.
I'm weak.
With some gospel singers coming out. Yeah, bringing in Vogue with me.
I know. See, Tara, that's because you live for the drama. She said, "Yup, let's go."
Exactly.
With the
exactly. Why we?
Because she lives for the drama.
Yeah, but I'm saying
She's
this.
ready.
But I'm saying it's part of it's a fringe benefit of the relationship. We got to show up and show out and try our best to slay what's new. Why not? They coming. This is like war. This is like a war.
Okay, but
don't
why?
you come out there?
But I want to know the
because this is a bad bitch, and I got you, and we need to see. I need to let them know the quality of women that I'm dealing with. That's why. Now get your punk ass dressed. Pull the titties out. Do something. Smile. Let's go. God, I don't even know why we even got to go this far in the conversation.
You get dressed mad now.
You mad? You scrambling in the car. You looking for the tight. You looking for the tight outfit. Yes.
I'm like, are we going anywhere after?
No, we're going to the softball game. Little Timmy got a softball game. Get those get your stilettos up. Softball and picnic. I want heels in the grass. Put your derby outfit on and show the titties and show the ass. We out to slay bitches. Why even do this?
I'm all confused in the closet. I'm crying.
Your trauma bond. Why even do this?
Oh, God.
Why have a beautiful wife or girlfriend? Why? That's one of the benefits of it.
All right, Sean.
And we slaying harder every time.
But see.
We want to beat that person into submission. We want that new chick. I ain't gonna go to the softball game this week. That's what we want. Or she better bring her bad bitch. You better team up another bitch.
You better bring another.
You better bring your girl's baddest bitch.
Now we're bringing entourages to the game.
Bring 3 of her bad bitches, cause my bitch is slaying everything. Timmy in the corner crying. Timmy's there.
There's no room for Timmy in the car. There's bad bitches.
Timmy not even at the game. We forgot Timmy like Home Alone in the mother.
Timmy's at home.
Timmy at home baking cookies while we slaying bitches. Sorry, my mother listens. Mom, just ignore her.
Morning, Mrs. Harvey.
Why even do this? You gonna have a beautiful wife and girlfriend and not go out to slay
Because,
something?
Shawn, it's underlying issues. Why you trying to show off?
The issue is we slaying another bitch. Same thing with the men.
All right.
Why even bother? Who else is that? Boy, I'm worried about Timmy. Put your gold boots on. To the softball game? Yes, the softball game. Yes. We're outside.
We're outside.
It's raining. I don't give I don't care.
I don't care.
Gloss them lips up and we getting out of here. And we get out the car laughing.
I want you to laugh now.
Practice your laugh.
I can't. Shout out to Michael Grasty. I don't even know what is this. Hey, Michael Grasty, Street Justice. What is going on? Shout out to you. Shout out to Nicole Harris. Hey, Nicole. Good morning. What is going on with you, girl? How are you?
A 12th or 13th birthday party for this kid at some kind of restaurant we eating at where we all got to get dressed up. We slaying.
Shout out to.
We coming 10 minutes late, too.
Shout out.
We're not going in until y'all walk in first. We're going to be in the car across the street waiting. With another outfit in the car, just in case. Just in case. Come in to slay.
Shout out to D-Lo Mathis. Hey, D-Lo. What's going on with those vegetables over there? We need an update in the group. Shout out to the real Sakina Scott. What's going on? Shout out to Natalie Wright. You guys send prayer emojis up for Natalie. She found out the other day she had COVID. She said her symptoms are not too bad and she's pulling through, just tired. So shout out to you, Natalie.
Let's put some prayer emojis for our beloved Natalie Wright. God
you
bless her.
Well, pull through, girl.
You will.
Shout out to the godfather of solar, Tracy Ray. Hey, the godfather.
Now,
What's
imagine
going on?
Tracy Ray. Imagine Tracy Ray on a Feel Good Friday. And just put him in a scenario of the new, his ladies. Yeah, listen, we're going to meet the new couple. I need you to slay. You don't think Tracy Ray, the godfather of solar, you don't think he coming through?
Yeah.
He going to have a bird on his head.
Yeah, he's not.
He's going to slay a neighbor.
I would be intimidated dating somebody like that.
Continue on.
It's like
He's a sweetheart of a guy. What do you mean intimidated by in which way?
Because he's always dressing so nice.
Right.
I wouldn't know what to wear.
Exactly.
I would just always wear black.
And,
if I was dating somebody like that, I would always just wear something black.
And you know what? Some of y'all women need that pressure. And
Yeah.
you know Tracy Ray is coming to slay something.
Yeah, and that hat's
Not only
gonna
is he
be on
coming to
point.
slay something, he gonna have a big ass cigar in his mouth.
Right.
Sticking up the room.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be, whoever the woman is, gonna be proud that he came through slaying.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, he looks really
Feel
good.
Good Friday.
Shout out to Lindsay Blair. Hey, Lindsay. She's my birthday twin. Her birthday's October 27th, too. Hey, girl. What are you doing for your birthday?
Well, make sure you're in the chat room.
Yeah, be here on Wednesday, October 27th, because it's going to be crazy in this chat room.
Has she ever attended one of our birthday parties in here?
I don't think so, Lindsay. I think she's a new listener.
Well, this is going to be an experience for you, honey.
She's been popping in and out of our chat room. So, Lindsay, if you're still listening, where are you from and how did you hear about the show?
Cindy, you haven't popped out anything since last October.
I know. This time last year, Shawn.
It was a slung fest.
Was it last year?
Yeah, this time last year, you was getting slunged around. You was driving to New York, boy. That penis had you focused. You was about to quit the show. I said, you really gonna quit the show? Yeah, all right.
I was never going to quit the show.
Yeah, you almost.
I was never, but I was.
You almost walked to New York for the slung. You took the dog watching you getting slunged out. It was crazy.
But it was a cool time.
But I appreciate you.
It was a whirlwind.
But I appreciate you allowing us into that whole quagmire. Thank you.
I mean, mean,
because we're here for you. Like I said back then. I mean, regardless of what happened, we're here. I'm here. I'm like an uncle to you. I'm 22 years older than you. I love you. I look at you like a daughter. Like,
look at Tara. She said we almost lost her.
Yeah, we sure did. Like you was just. It was weird. I mean, when you did the Great Adventure thing in front of the house that day, breaking all type of regulations in the small little town you live in, I thought that was weird. Oh. But then, when your son's birthday.
With the video game truck.
Yeah. My wife was like, "That was weird." I was like, "Listen, let's get in the car. Let's get that out of here." And then you went. This time last year, you was getting dragged around, slung out. And I'm just glad that you're here with us. And
oh, I'm happy.
Linda was like, "I don't know what's going on." I said, "Linda, don't worry about it." Linda wearing some big like Versace shoes. Like I'm like, Linda, what are you? She had on a Versace belt.
Everybody was getting Versace.
Everybody was. We go to Great Adventures that was on East Stroudsburg Township on some block. I can't remember the name of the block. I don't even know.
Whatever, Sean. Shout out to Alan Heath. Hey, Alan.
Came down the block. You heard. I was like, was Tara there? Was Trevor there? I don't remember seeing him there.
No. They weren't there. I think that they were out of town at the time.
Thank God.
I'm weak. Shout out to Alan Heath. Hey, Alan, what's going on?
Senny J's big birthday bash, October the 27th, right here. That's going to be on a Wednesday. We're going to get the room ready. If you guys are local, come on out. Let's celebrate life. Let's celebrate Senny J. Senny, we love you so much. God bless you. We're going to celebrate your birthday, October the 27th, right here.
Yes, it's going to be so fun. Oh, Lindsay Blair, she said she's in Easton. She's she said Stacy Jackson. Shout out to Stacy Jackson, Jackson Cafe. Yeah. She said she put me onto the show. I'm part of the Wine Nick Collective. Oh, that's that new thing that Stacy's doing with the wine stuff. Okay, so
Stacy Jackson is a good friend of mine, good friend of the community, and God bless her. And thank you, Lindsay, for listening. If your birthday is October the 27th, she said? Same day?
Yeah, she said we're hilarious.
Oh, well, if we're that hilarious, then bring your ass down here and celebrate with us. Come on through. Come
Lindsay,
through.
Come here on Wednesday, October
27th.
Well, what are you doing? It's only going to be in the morning, real quick. 7 to 9.
7 to 9.
And we're going to drink.
Right.
So it's
not me.
It's not going to be nothing.
All right. Don't bring your Bible if you're into all that. That's not happening. We're playing devil's music.
These people are literally just going to watch me drink.
That's right. It's going to be a lot of sinning. So come on.
It's going to be real quick.
Matter of fact, Lindsay, why don't you just join us? How about that?
Yeah.
And bring Stacy.
And then you can just go on about your day.
That's right. Come on. We'll play some house music for you.
I'm weak.
Let me give Lindsay some house music.
Shout out to Dira Jackson. Hey, Dira. What's going on, girl? Shout out to
God bless Dira. Thank you so much for all you do for this show.
Yeah, we love you, Dira. Shout out to Lee Scott. Hey, Lee. What's going on? How's little Alina? How's April? How you guys doing?
Well, you know, Lindsay, right? Lindsay, here you go. We can't play it but for 2 seconds. Here you go. You used to play this song. Come on, kiss me. I've been saving my love for you. Take me by the hands and shit. My spine. All right, there you go.
A lot of that.
A lot of that on the birthday.
LaShawn Haynes Jones. Senny J, did you get the info I sent for Philly? No. Can you text it to me, LaShawn? Do you have my phone number?
What's going on in Philly?
LaShawn Haynes Jones, her birthday, November 6th.
Mm-hmm.
So she's inviting me there. She's doing something in Philly.
Oh, that's awesome.
Did you send it to Sean? Is Sean invited? No. Because LaShawn's
I'm coming.
my friend.
I'm coming. No, I'm coming to Philly. I'm coming with y'all.
If there's spots for you, Sean, it's filling up fast. There's a lot of stuff going on. I think there's just women going. So
no, I'm gonna
and you're
stop
married,
by.
you might not have time. So
what? Wait,
Shout out
wait.
to-
Y'all gotta stop that whole marriage thing. Stop it, cause y'all just eliminate me
a
out
lot
of everything.
Your free time is probably reserved.
Excuse
for
me,
your
I'm
new
going
family.
to be
You're traveling.
Excuse me, I'm going to be in the Philly area November the 6th. I got a show down there.
Oh, do you?
Not in Philly, but about 30 miles away from Philly. That's why I'm saying stop through. I can't stop because I'm married. I can't stop through.
Not with an all women event.
Really? Women that I love and respect to the utmost. I can't stop by and say hi and keep it pushing. Oh, I'm married. I gotta go home.
Well, we'll see
Wow.
if what we're doing can align up with your 30
line up.
miles.
Line up. I'll come through, LaShawn, just for 2 minutes and say hello and keep it pushing.
We might be busy.
I'll be in a bit.
We'll be busy.
Continue.
Shout out to
Oh my God.
Shout out to Shaheed Johnson. Shaheed, are you still there? What's going on? Shout out to the real Sakina Scott. Hey, the real Sakina Scott.
What up,
hey,
son?
Girl.
What up, son?
I'm weak. Shout out to Randy Montgomery. Hey, Randy. Hey, girl, you are hanging in strong. Randy came in here.
Yep.
She ain't left.
Thanks to Chef Shahid Johnson. We appreciate it. That's what we do here, man. We appreciate you. Thanks everyone for helping helping us, get and sharing the show. And Randy, we appreciate you.
LaShawn Oliver said, I said no. LaShawn Oliver, I think, is organizing this as well.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Okay, LaShawn. You said no.
Do y'all forget that? Hold on. Y'all forgetting something here.
He's going to camera one.
You're forgetting something here. If it wasn't for your podcast king, your Moses that parted the seas from you listening to all this BS FM radio, none of you be connected with each other anyway. And you're going to sit here and tell your Moses, I can't stop by for 2 minutes. And if it wasn't for your Moses, y'all wouldn't be together anyway. I was about to scream at the wall. I'm not. LaShawn Oliver and all of LaShawns in that chat room, please reconsider. Continue, I said.
A shout out to Rodney Roundtree.
Oh
Hey, Rodney. What's going on?
Junior high school 120 for life.
What?
It was Rodney.
Shout out to Kyle Oldhead Johnson.
All right.
He back.
All right, old head.
Shout out to Prentice Cox. Brooklyn's finest. Stanley Earl Blackheart. If you recall, Sean, I think first chat room member of the week. Our very own Prentice Cox. Good morning, Mr. Robinson.
Exactly. That's the way it should be done. It's done that way because we have new listeners every day, and we have to pay homage to the alpha.
Oh, my God.
The beta.
I can.
God bless him. You know my chin sweats when Prince is not even in the chat room. Pause. And when he's not there, I'm freaking out having everybody inbox him. Every time he's not in that chat room. This show doesn't move without this dude. And when he wasn't even in the chat room, when something happened to him, I was freaking out then. We have to work through this whole thing without Princess. Show doesn't move without this guy.
It's quite
and
disturbing.
the new people need to know this. But you and Barbi, I know y'all get on this rock star. Stop with the rock star stuff.
It's quite disturbing.
Continue.
We truly appreciate you guys. I think I've Alan Suave McAllister. Did I shout you out? Hey, bro, what's going on? Shout out to Dre Shaw. Truly appreciate you guys. We definitely want to make sure that you all stay connected with us on social media. If you have not done it yet, you want to go on over, like the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team on Facebook. We also have a group page that's on Facebook, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group. The group is poppin'. Make sure you put all of your favorite memes, funny videos. Invite 50 of your friends. We're trying to get the group to 5,000 people and beyond, but we can definitely reach 5,000 before the end of the year, so we truly appreciate that. We're also on YouTube. Definitely make sure you follow us on there. Follow us at Comedy World Net. We truly appreciate that. Definitely like this video and throw it on your wall.
Thank you so much, Senny J. Truly appreciate your service. Don't forget Rob Stapleton, Will Tracks at the IMU 831 South Delaware Drive, Easton, Pennsylvania, Sunday, October the 17th. The ticket is moving really nice. You guys come on now. HBO Def Jam, BET's Comic View, Comedy Central, the executive producer of the movie, The Stuff. Rob Stapleton, New York King of Comedy, will be in the building. He's excited. We talked about it the other day at Salsa Con Fuego in the Bronx. He will be in the building. Y'all come on now. As soon as Rob is finished, Will Tracks picks up the microphone and host the after party. We're not going nowhere. We're going to shake the building down. That's Sunday, October 17th at the IMU, 831 South Delaware Drive, Easton, Pennsylvania. Sundays are the new Saturday nights. Also, The Experience Antigua Takeover, July 21st through the 25th. Y'all come on now. You can make your deposits now as low as $200. We are heading to Antigua next year, God willing. We took over the whole hotel, all 9 restaurants. We have junior suites. We have swim out suites. We have butler service suites. We have presidential suites. The suites are moving fast, guys. We had over 400 people at the last event in Costa Rica a few months back. Come on now. The Experience Antigua Takeover, July 21st through the 5th, 2022. Hit me up or call 570-982-6950. Also, Monday we'll start promoting. We have the big concert at the King's Theater in Brooklyn, New York. That's December the 18th. I think I might even bring a bus out there. I got some special ticket offers for folks. We're gonna go out there, hosted by Ray DeJean, my man Talent. We have all the old school acts on the bill. We'll talk about that Monday, so y'all come on out. We're spending Christmas in New York City, December the 18th. Folks in Chicago, I see y'all out there in November, and also my folks in Florida, I see y'all out there in November. All right, so Senny. Little front page news before we get out of here. On the Feel Good Friday, we dedicate, the show to you guys. Front page news, y'all. For Senny J. Hey, front page news. Why? S to the E, double N-Y, hot, and you can't deny, ha. She got the front page news, y'all. She got the facts, y'all. She's not the whack, y'all. That's Senny J. Hey, S to the E and double N-Y, and she always looking fly, and you can't deny because she got the news, and she got the front page news, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, God bless you.
I have some news for you guys.
There you go.
Yes. So, recently, according to new legal docs, Rick Ross, rapper, he has been ordered to pay his baby mother, Brianna Singleton, $11,000 per month in child support. The docs say the rapper also has to foot the bill for their children's health insurance, and he's got to help her pay for the kids' extracurricular expenses once the figure goes north of $7,000. If the expenses go north of $7,000, with Ross on the hook for an additional annual payments of up to $3,000 per child. Rick Ross also agreed to cut a check to Brianna's attorney for $25,000. The docs also report that Rick Ross's monthly income is $585,000 compared to his baby mother's of $140,000 a month. However, it has caused a stir on social media, seemingly because they think that's a little low considering they have 3 children and it's only $11,000 a month. But that's what he was ordered to pay. But they seemingly have an amicable agreement between them. You think that's a little low, Sean?
The first question is how much he's worth. So
he makes $585,000 a month.
$580,000 a month?
Yeah.
And how much?
He owns like all these wing stops, and he has that liquor he's endorsing. He's doing all types of stuff.
Okay, and how much?
He got like 6 kids.
There's nothing wrong with that.
He got a bunch of them.
And how much you total buying all these kids? How much you got to pay?
He has to pay this particular baby mama, Brianna. What's her name? Brianna Singleton. $11,000 per month. That's in total.
Right. So
for all 3 of them.
There's 3 of them, and then he got 3 more.
Miscellaneous.
Let's say the other 3 are still under the child support order. Just say, and that's another 20 more thousand. So say it's $30,000 a month. Let's say he pays $30,000 a month with all 6 of these kids, and he makes $580,000 a month.
Yeah.
Oh, this is nothing for him. Pay it, bro. Pay it, bro.
Yeah, he is paying it, but
so
But I feel like she should get a little more, like $11,000 a month for 3 children.
No, she didn't make an album. She didn't do none of that. She's not married.
But isn't this based on a percentage of what he?
No, he
makes?
has 6 kids.
Yeah, but she
each
has
kid
3 with him. So she should be getting like $10,000 per child.
No.
When you think about private school.
No, private school.
Yeah.
No.
Different. You
can still go to private school at $11,000 a month with 3 kids.
Can you?
Yeah.
And then
how much is private school a month? What's the average price of private school a month in Florida?
And then she has to do other activities, and he only has to pay if those activities go past $7,000.
Is this woman healthy? Is she on Instagram popping?
Yeah.
So is she able to work?
I mean, I guess
Or should she not
she's
work?
an Instagram influencer.
So then there you go. She got her own
no,
money.
I think he should be paying a
No,
little
he
bit
pays
more.
enough. He got 6
$11,000
kids. He's paying $30,000-$40,000 a month.
know.
He's making $800.
I think they're being a little cheap with that.
No, he's right.
She
he's
needs
right.
to. She needs to file an appeal.
No, that's good. And he's taking care of all the medical and all the other stuff. So
knows?
when
I
it
don't
hits
know.
when it hits a different plateau, he has to pay more and he has to do more certain financially. He has more responsibility when it hits a certain plateau, right?
Put a one.
That's what you
I
just
don't
said in
know.
the report.
It didn't go in there.
Well-
It just said
$11,000. That's $3,000 a month per kid.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah, but that's
Senny,
not enough. That's not enough.
$11,000 for 3 kids is not enough?
Yeah, but like cumulatively.
Worrying about what he make. Worry about what he make. You got your child support money. You an influencer. You out there getting slonged out anymore. You getting money. The baby mother's getting money too. So stop it. Knock it off. That's probably why it's low.
I just felt like she's getting the low
See
end
how
of
much
the
she's
stick.
worth, Senny. What if she's worth $2 or $3 million? Then it makes sense, doesn't it?
No, she's only making like 140,000.
How you know that?
She
You
makes
don't know.
140,000 a year.
That's what it says?
Yeah.
So then that's still enough. She makes $140,000 a year for herself. What's that? 2 or 3, maybe $4,000 a week. She makes about $4,000 a week, right? If you right.
I'm sorry,
Well, hear me
girl.
out. She makes $4,000 a week, right? That's enough for her to live on, and her kids are getting $11,000 a month. That's $20,000 a month coming in as income. It's not enough.
It's not.
Come on, bro.
When he's over there.
Knock it off.
When he's over there rolling in the dough.
That's because he attained that.
You know.
She didn't.
Her lifestyle, her condo rent.
No, that has nothing. One thing has nothing to do with the other.
Sorry,
she's getting $20,000. I'm not going to sympathize with a woman that's making $20,000 a month between her salary and child support. I don't care how much the father's worth. I can't sympathize with that. $20,000 a month, and she's an Instagram influencer. I need to see what she look like. I know she's got to be a baddie. What else, Senny?
Sorry to this girl. Yes. New Jersey is offering unemployed people $500 to get a job. You hear that, Shawn? Unemployed residents who return to work could get a $500 bonus in their first paycheck thanks to a new state program that was unveiled this week. The Return and Earn program. Who names these? Was created to address labor shortages caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, according to New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy. This program will help both businesses and their workers, and yet is another step that we have taken to boost our economy. Workers who are hired through the incentive program would receive an extra $500 for going back to work. Businesses with 100 or fewer employees would also be eligible for up to $10,000 in wage subsidies to hire and train new employees joining the workforce. The position they fill would need to pay at least $15 an hour. Small businesses have been hit with a shortage of workers throughout the pandemic. Some critics are laying the blame to enhanced COVID-19 unemployment benefits. As of last month, New Jersey's employment rate was 7% down. New Jersey isn't alone in its struggles with unemployment, and now that various industries are requiring people to get vaccinated, these jobs may become even harder to fill. So yeah, they'll keep people updated, but that program is out. So if you're in New Jersey and you're a small business or somebody looking, you could be getting an extra $500 in your first paycheck.
That's good. All right, there you go. Get $500. What else?
Return and Earn. Mail delivery slowdown. U.S. Postal Service is to slow delivery starting today. Mail delivery for many Americans will slow starting Friday, part of Postmaster General Louis DeJoy's blueprint for overhauling the U.S. Postal Service in order to slash costs. But critics say the slower delivery standards could cause problems. Almost 4 of 10 pieces of first-class mail will see slower delivery. That means mail delivery will be slower than in the 1970s. They're saying that starting today, the Postal Service's current 3-day delivery standard for first-class mail, which is letters, bills, tax documents, and so forth, will drop to the delivery anywhere within the U.S. within 5 days. In other words, Americans should now expect that letters and other mail could take up to 5 days each to reach their destinations and vice versa. The U.S. Postal Service will continue to have a 2-day delivery standard for single-piece first-class mail traveling within a local area, adding that the Postal Service has improved its delivery standards in 2021. A USPS spokeswoman said that the Postal Service has shown steady improvements for all first-class mail marketing and periodical mail categories over the last 7 months. She said, "We have worked tirelessly to overcome challenges from recent storms and continue to recruit thousands of employees for the upcoming holiday peak season." But the mail has been slow, and people are still not getting their stuff. So I don't know I don't know how that's gonna help anything.
The mail, listen. I think the only concern about people who have like prescription drugs that be delivered in the mail, maybe that might be a little slow. That's concerning. You know, people need their medicine via the mail. If you get to that, other than that, so what? You're gonna get your mail a day later.
Yeah, and people with I mean, I don't really.
People don't even like.
What comes to the mail?
Right,
I mean, unless
exactly.
you do your bills, you can do your bills online.
Yeah, or some people go old school with the mail, or write, get the bill and write a check. I mean, sometimes you got food folks like that, but it ain't. This is not It ain't gonna impact the world. Now, if they say UPS or Amazon or it's gonna be 14 days later to get your delivery, then that's gonna affect the economy.
Yeah.
The U.S. mail, if it wasn't for the government paying for it, it wouldn't even exist anymore.
Right.
It's only because of the government itself, which is a government-run agency. That's the only reason why. If the U.S. mail was a private business, it would be out of business.
Right.
Jeff Bezos would have did that a long time ago, like 5 years ago. So.
They have planes. Did you see the Prime planes?
Yeah,
I've seen that over there.
I did. I saw one. Yeah.
Dude, so they flying?
So thanks to the government. So hey, listen, you're gonna have to wait one day more for your mail. That's it. Or go Amazon. You get next day service. Get Prime. Prime really killed the post office industry, the U.S. post office.
I don't know.
First of all, the U.S. Post Office, they're gonna charge $30 and $40 for next day service. You don't get that with Prime.
Right.
Prime, you pay. Senny, I pay, like my Prime, I think it's like $5 a month, I think.
Right.
Because I took all the advantages of it.
Right.
And all the discounts.
Right.
For $5 a month. How much is that? 5 times 12 is what? I don't know what that is.
$60.
$65. I get next day service,
Right.
but then I go to the post office and I got to pay $40 for this, with that next day. Remember when next day air came out back in the day? Oh my God, it was unbelievable.
Right.
You paid $13, $15 for it, and you got the package was there the next day. Oh, hallelujah.
Right.
Now with Prime,
Right.
you could go online and you literally, the only thing they haven't mastered yet, and they probably will, it being delivered to you like 5 minutes after you freaking order it.
Right. Right. They will with the drones.
So if if this news is bothering you about the post office, something wrong with your life, bro. Go ahead. What else?
Shawn, did you know that there's zebras loose in Maryland since like the end of August? 5 zebras escaped a Maryland farm on August 31st, and they've been loose ever since. 5 of the beautiful striped and tireless creatures escaped from a private farm in Prince George's County in Maryland on August 31st. One was spotted just this week crossing a road in Upper Marlboro, about 20 miles from the White House, presumably on the way to meet someone of great importance. Video shows the zebra only seconds before it slipped into the night. It's not that the animal control in Prince George's County is phoning it in either. Workers set up a feeding station to lure the zebras back to their home, a legal farm owned by a wealthy breeder. Apparently, when that immediately didn't work, animal control also erected a corral area around where the zebras have been grazing. Nonetheless, officials have been unable to rein in the zebras. It's called a dazzle. It's the dazzle of zebras. They said they are animals that you just can't control. I'm sorry.
First of all, erected is a word that you should never be using at this point.
They say that when you try to come to, because when you try to come close to them, that they just run. So they said that they're working tirelessly to try and get them, and it's a local thing. People are trying to get them, but they haven't been able to get them yet. So if you see them, be careful. They said don't approach them because they can bite.
Oh my God. Let's get
So
these
it's been
zebras,
over a
guys.
month.
Let's get these zebras. They're not going to live too much longer. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say that. They're going to get one. They're going to get hit by a car, or the pack of wild dogs. I don't know if they're in it's Prince George's County in Maryland. I doubt it.
Have you ever been over there? Can they survive?
Prince County is sort of like.
Is it
It's like
here?
this, but more people, more. There's a lot going on.
Oh,
It's like Long Island in a sense. It's a suburban area outside Washington. Because there's millions of people live in that Baltimore, D.C., Prince George's area. A lot of black folks.
Okay.
There's a lot going. I don't know. They should be able to find these there. It's been a month. I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot going on over there, out there in Prince George's County. Okay, what else?
Yeah. Michael Porter Jr. He's rejecting a vaccine after agreeing to a $207 million extension. A little news for you. Denver Nuggets forward Michael Porter Jr. has joined a list of other NBA stars who are vaccinated against the COVID-19.
Who are vaccinated against?
Who are not vaccinated against, despite reportedly agreeing to a 5-year, $207 million contract. He said, for me, I had COVID twice. I saw how my body reacted. And although the chances are slim with the vaccine, there's a chance you could have a bad reaction to it, Porter said. For me, I don't feel comfortable. I've had it twice and I don't know what's going on in my body with a shot. So if I already know how I'm going to react to COVID, I just feel like for me, I don't want to risk putting something that might affect me negatively in my body. Porter also believes the NBA shouldn't issue a mandate requiring players to be vaccinated. He was careful not to speak out against the vaccine, encouraging people to get it if it made them feel safer. However, he says people should not be forced if they have reservations. On Monday, ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski reported that Michael Porter agreed to a max contract extension that could be worth up to $207 million. The NBA's health and safety protocol placed stricter rules on unvaccinated players, such as more testing and limitations on the contact they have with their teammates. Unvaccinated players must also remain at their residence at all times when in their home state, or at the team hotel property at all times when with the traveling party on the road. But why would they even go with the traveling party if they're not even going to play?
First of all, I sympathize with Michael Porter Jr. His father was a really good basketball player as well back in the day. You guys remember, Princess, you remember Michael Porter, right? Didn't Michael Porter play for the Bucks? I think he played in the Bucks. He was like a journeyman shooting guard. I think he was a point guard. Prentice, help me out here, or you guys in the chat room. Michael Porter, remember him? One of those reliable point guards. I can't remember. I think he played with the Bucks. Now his son, who is a tremendous black basketball player who showed off in the playoffs last year for the Denver Nuggets. He is an incredible basketball player. So it does make sense for him to max out. The New York Knicks passed on him too. Prentice, double check that on me. Either the Knicks passed on him or the Nuggets picked them up on the pick before in the draft. Porter, you might be fortunate with this one. I think that they should have. I think he should. He just signed the contract extension. That great timing on that. Man, the poor guy had COVID twice, so you kind of could understand the fact that he wouldn't want to be vaccinated. I get that, but the God, Jesus Christ, you had COVID twice, and going through those feelings, I do sympathize with you, even though you're a multi-millionaire. I don't usually sympathize with you guys like this because you guys got everything, but I'm not a hater. The only thing that's holding up, and I don't know how long it's going to last, the NBA basketball union is holding up. They're putting up a big fight with the NBA itself for the mandate of the vaccine for the players. The way that they're going about it, they're neighbor rigging it. The NBA, what they're saying now, especially with the New York Knicks, they made an announcement. You might want to pick up that story real quick. We're gonna go 10 minutes over, and then we out of here. Senny, the New York Knicks and the Brooklyn Nets. Agreed with the city of New York. As far, you might want to get that story real quick. Saying agreed with the city and state of New York, where if you in the workplace, you got to be vaccinated. So some of these players who are not vaccinated, they won't be able to. They won't get their game checks.
Yeah, they said the NBA is closing in on its unvaccinated players after announcing they will not pay players for missed games due to their unvaccinated status. So for high players like Kyrie Irving and Andrew Wiggins, that could mean a loss of nearly $15 million each if they refuse to get the shot. Wiggins, who is in a 5-year, $147 million deal, will reportedly pass up on $15.8 million this season, while Irving, 4-year, $136,490,000 contract will forfeit upwards of $17 million. While the league hasn't directly mandated the vaccine, the NBA follows local policies for its respective markets. Therefore, the Knicks, Nets, and Warriors require all residents to be vaccinated before participating in an indoor activity.
Yeah, see, that's the loophole that the NBA Players Association is not going to be able to. They can't protest that. They can't argue that because that's what the NBA is doing. Because, they got all these lawyers around. There's billions of dollars on the table. But I do tell you one thing. Kyrie Irving, who I love. Forget about if Kyrie Irving, Senny J, wouldn't have sprained his ankle in last year, I think the Nets would have either won the final. Remember we talked about this last season, how Princess and all of us was going back and forth with the Brooklyn Nets going to the finals if they were all healthy. And unfortunately, in the playoffs, Kyrie, who bust his ass, and then he sprained his ankle, and then once he was out, KD couldn't do he couldn't do it by himself. Kyrie Irving, I love him because when there is social injustice in this country, he won't play. He didn't play last week. Sidney, what was going on last week in this country? There was something going. There was some political.
The black boys with the kid missing.
Something was going on last week in this country, and you know what Kyrie Irving did? He ain't go to the team practice. I love him for that. He don't give a damn. I'm gonna tell you right now, Kyrie Irving, I don't know this young man. He's a very smart young man. I am a big fan of his and his basketball abilities. If it wasn't for him, the King wouldn't have won that title in Golden State that year when he hit that 3 with 2 seconds left in the game. And then the next play, I believe, Prentice, make sure I'm right with this. In the next play, the King blocked Dell's Curry shot on the backboard. But it was the 3-point shot from Kyrie that won them the chip that night. That man is no joke out of New Jersey. He's one of the best players in this generation, as far as I'm concerned. But I tell you one thing, he is not. He's giving up $17 million.
Yeah.
You ain't seeing him. He's going to be okay. The other guy might yell and say, "Yo, let me just roll the sleeve up and let me get this joint." Let me put the gooey juice in my arm. Kyrie, and you know what? And look at the Brooklyn Nets. Did KD get vaccinated? Because if KD, City, what's the ironic? This is karma in a sense. KD? They got the big three. They got KD, Kyrie, and James Harden. And what if none of them are vaccinated and refuse to get vaccinated, right?
Right.
They can't play in Brooklyn. That's all they home games. They could play any place else. Or in California, they can't play out there. They can play every place else. They can play all the road games.
Right.
Now your big three.
And you know what? They're all on the same team?
Yeah, they're all on the same thing. And let me tell you something. We getting out of here. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You New York Knicks fans, I told you this last year. I don't mean to point. I'm going to put my hands down. I told you, when you make that exodus to the Brooklyn Nets, you are never allowed back.
Is that what you said?
You are never allowed back. Now, because of the beliefs that these young men don't want to get vaccinated, which they have every right. Sidney, find out if James Harden is vaccinated. Find out if KD. Because you, Princess, you got a problem. Because without those three, you're not winning 20 games.
I'm weak.
You might win all your games on the road. And who's to say that? Because you're lackluster defensively. You know you can't play defense. You need 140 points to win. Don't forget that. And now your big three are not vaccinated and they can't play in New York City. And when you guys start losing, don't you, oh my God, don't you put that Nick gear back on. Burn it. We don't want you back, and that's what you get.
James Harden, who was the other one? It's all hush hush. You can't find out.
No, Senny. Guess what, Senny? We will find out in the first game when they play in Brooklyn.
I guess we gonna see. What was the other one's name?
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
And
I think
James Harden and Kyrie. You can forget about Kyrie. That ain't happening. I love that guy. When something happened with black folks in this country, Senny, he doesn't play. And he takes the fines. Yo, a black kid could get smacked in Massachusetts. He ain't playing. I love him for that. He's rich. You lost him for all your home games for the entire year.
It says.
Woo! Woo!
Oh.
Woo! Stay your ass in Brooklyn.
This.
Woo! I got the Holy Ghost.
This story is alluding to the fact that that KD is trying to talk. That KD is trying to talk Kyrie into getting the shot.
He can forget about it. That's like
This
me.
is alluding to the fact.
Listen, hold on. That's like me trying to convince Senny J to get vaccinated. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen, KD. Woo! I got the Holy Ghost. Brooklyn Nets, you're winning 20. You're winning 20. Why you think KD is going to Kyrie? You know why he needs him. Brooklyn Nets, welcome to your lackluster season. Welcome to your 25 wins, my friend. You're not going to the playoffs. Kyrie doesn't want. He's going to. Kyrie is so gangster with it. He ain't even going to court. He ain't appealing. He ain't playing. You will see him in Philly. You want to see Kyrie play live? You better get on a plane.
Durant has taken the shot.
Well, what about Harden? Well, you know what? Harden plays so bad in the playoffs, it doesn't matter if he's vaccinated or not because he's not going to show up.
No, I think Harden taking it too because Kyrie was the only one that wasn't at their media press day in New York the other day.
The drama continues.
Oh, wait. Despite Brooklyn having Durant and James Harden, it needs Irving to win a championship.
You're damn
since
right.
He's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
You're
and defense.
damn
So
right.
I guess Harden has taken.
Well, Harden doesn't matter with him. He's trash in the playoffs. You need Kyrie. He wasn't at the press conference. Everybody's there.
And he wasn't at the media
Forget it,
day.
bro. Forget it. You think that you're all healthy now? You're healthy now. You're not going nowhere. Kyrie Irving is not getting vaccinated.
He's not sure.
He is not. He's growing a beard in his mansion, wherever. Kyrie Irving makes so much money and has made so much money. He ain't got to play basketball for another day in his life. Bye-bye. Where can they find Barbi, Senny? Because I'm gonna start going crazy in here. Brooklyn Nets. They might even take your national games away from you. Don't you dare come back to the Knicks. You stay your punk ass there. Oh, I want to call Rob Stapleton so bad.
Trev said, let's go Knicks. You guys can find Barbi at Barbie Cologne on Facebook. I am Barbie Cologne on Instagram. And Designer Babe 40 on Snapchat. You guys can find me at Senny J on Facebook, Senny _J on Instagram, and Senny J on Snapchat. Did I say Snapchat? On Snapchat.
Rob.
The E is a 3. They said it's cool. He'll be rested for the away games and the playoffs. Prentice said he'll be rested for the away games and the playoffs. Let's go Nets.
They're not going to make the playoffs.
How do you know? Maybe
Because
they're gearing up. They
Senny,
don't. One
Senny.
player doesn't make the team, Sean. And I don't even watch basketball, and even I know that.
Senny, you're sounding crazy right now. That's like saying Michael Jordan doesn't have to play in there. Senny, they play 41 games at home. They play 82 games in the regular NBA season. 41 of them are home and 41 of them away. If Kyrie, the Brooklyn Nets won most of their games because they need all the offense at home. If you look at their record from last year, they won like 90% of their home games. Senny, you think they're gonna win? They're not gonna win 40 games. If Kyrie's dead, yeah, they're gonna win those 40 games at home. They probably go 90% in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. Without Kyrie, and they know it. These folks, the sports fans out there, see, they know it.
Yeah.
They know that the Brooklyn Nets are not moving without Kyrie. We already know his backup, but I don't know if he's on the team no more. He played horrible after Kyrie. We knew that.
Right.
You're done. And if you made that exodus to the Brooklyn Nets, don't you ever come back to the New York Knicks now. We're all vaccinated, I think. Shawn Harvey on Facebook, comedian Shawn Harvey on Facebook, Hard Funny on Instagram, guys.
Drama.
I can't wait to see. Senny, could you just one more thing real quick? Senny J's birthday month is going down October the 27th right here. Senny, when is opening day for NBA basketball? If you
For
don't
the
mind.
WNBA?
No, not the WNBA. We don't care about
see
that.
The
We don't care about
WNBA.
those people.
We'll see who won the WNBA just to close this out.
No, they're in the playoffs right now, Senny, remember?
They're in the playoffs. Yesterday, the Mercury won against the Aces 117-91. The series is tied 1-1. They're in game 2. This is the WNBA semifinals for anybody that wanted to know.
And find out when is the deadline. When does the NBA when's the NBA regular season? And find out who the Brooklyn Nets play next. Two parts. One question, 2 parts. When is opening day for NBA, and who the hell does the Brooklyn Nets play first? Oh my God! I want to know before I get out of here. I gotta go.
The NBA regular season will begin on Tuesday, October 19th.
Whoa.
And it will run all the way to godforsaken Sunday, April 10th, 2022.
Yeah, because they're catching up for the last 2 years.
Like, while football is going on, it's like
No,
ridiculous.
they always do. Cindy, they always do.
I know. That's why it's so confusing.
No, but since football and basketball go together.
I thought it's supposed to be from October to
No,
December.
No,
That's it.
That's crazy.
And then you throw baseball in there. It's
Now,
confusing.
Now, Cindy, so basketball literally starts in a few weeks from now.
Yeah, October 19th.
Oh my God! You think Kyrie? Cindy, who does the Brooklyn Nets play first?
Okay,
Brooklyn.
so I guess I have to go to the NBA.
No, just type in Brooklyn Nets schedule because it's gonna be
What do I type
brutal.
in?
Type in Brooklyn Nets schedule, 2021. Without Kyrie, he ain't getting that juice.
Brooklyn Nets schedule.
Oh, you're gonna get your
2021.
And I bet you it's gonna be a top-ranked team. It's probably gonna be a national game.
Should I do Nets home games?
Yeah, no, I mean, you get this
regular?
Nets schedule because the Nets play on national
this
television.
is October 3rd.
That's
But doesn't
preseason. That's preseason.
NBA preseason?
That's preseason. Go to the regular season. Regular season. That's preseason.
So go to the October 19th.
Go to the October 19th. We don't hear nothing about no preseason, and we don't care about
What's
that.
preseason?
That's
just like exhibition.
Exhibition.
Like what's going on.
And maybe there might be one guy that could make the team, and if he makes the team, he sits on the bench.
Okay,
the team
so
is already formulated.
We don't care about.
All the contract guys are there, except for Kyrie.
Oh, they have a game on my birthday.
Oh wow.
Okay, so. Oh, it's gonna be at the Barclays. Oh, I can't even go. I'm not vaccinated.
That's right. So you and Kyrie won't be there.
Tuesday.
Cindy, you and Kyrie won't be there.
Whatever. Tuesday, October 19th. Dun, dun, dun.
That's their home opener?
No. That's the start of the game. That's the start of the season.
Okay, who they play?
It's away, so Kyrie will be there at the start of the season.
And who do they play?
They're going to be at the Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Hello? Hold on. Okay, continue.
They'll be in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, October 19th versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Brooklyn Nets versus Milwaukee Bucks. So he'll be ready.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Ching, hold on. I'm still on the air with the radio. You want me to call you back, or you want to talk?
No. I don't want to talk. We'll talk later. Just call me when you finish.
Okay, cool.
No.
Senny.
Hey, Chang.
Senny, they play. That's your homie, Ching.
Love him.
Senny, they play. Did the Milwaukee Bucks win the title last year? See, who found out who won the NBA title last year? I forgot.
I think the Milwaukee Bucks.
They
had a lot of stirrings last year.
So
something about the
So
owner.
their first game out the gate.
Aren't they
Who won
owned
the
by a
NBA?
black woman?
Wait a minute. Who won the NBA title last year, Senny? Was it the Milwaukee Bucks? Shawn Harvey on Facebook, comedian Shawn Harvey on Facebook, Harvey on Instagram. We're going to head on to the group room. We'll stay there for the rest of the weekend, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Senny, who won the NBA title? Because even with Kyrie playing, I think the Bucks are still
the Bucks won last year.
So they play the NBA. Senny, do me a favor. We're going to get out of here. Look at the Brooklyn Nets schedule for the whole year. I want to see who they first 5 games. I just want to.
Yeah,
I want to see.
Here.
I want to see how many times they're gonna get their asses beat. Go ahead.
Okay,
and let me know where they're playing.
Okay, so then their next game after the Bucks, Friday, October 22nd, they're gonna be in Philly at the Wells Fargo Center playing the 76ers. Okay. Then their first home game is gonna be October 24th.
Right.
They're playing the Hornets at the Barclays.
Well,
Kyrie ain't gonna be there.
Right. What else?
Then their next 3 home games after that are all home games.
Okay, who they play?
Actually, their next 5 games after that are all
home games. Okay, who they play?
6 games after
I'm gonna tell you right now, Charlotte gonna beat the crap out of them. Who?
They're playing Charlotte. They're playing the Wizards.
Uh-huh.
They're playing the Heat, the Pacers, the Pistons, and then the Hawks.
All losses.
All the way till November. Then Kyrie gets another smack at them November 17th when they go to Toronto. But he might not be able to go to Toronto because I think they all vax. You have to be
So,
vaxxed
Senny,
there
are
too.
you saying? But
he might not be able to go out the country.
So there are 5 home games.
6 after that.
Okay, wait a minute. So they play in Toronto. Mm-hmm. How much time is that? Is that a week or two from the first home game in Brooklyn to when they go back on the road again? Because this is all the time that he's missing.
From the first home game, October 24th, he's going to miss maybe like a week or two because when they go to Toronto, that's not until November 7th.
They're done.
So he's going to miss what?
Kyrie,
is that a week, 2 weeks?
Kyrie, I love you, bro. I love you, man. If you don't stand for nothing, you fall for anything. You know I'm pro-vax. But what you're doing, my friend, I appreciate you. 2 reasons why. 1, I respect that you don't want the juice in your arm. I get that. But 2, this goes to all the Knicks fans who made that exodus.
Did he used to play on the Knicks?
He played with the Boston Celtics. He played with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And I can't remember who he played with before the Prentice. I can't remember who he played with before Cleveland. And he won the chip. Remember, he won the chip in Cleveland. Yeah. Who did Kyrie? Who was his first team? I don't know. Was it the Cavaliers? I don't know. All right. Anyway, we're going to watch this. Hey, guys, it's October. It's Senny J's birthday month, October the 27th. We are in the building. God bless you guys. We are out of here. We're going to go through some classics.